Well, I'm in the Art Institute program, and it is for professional artists or people that have graduated to come back and pursue their own work, whatever media they want to use. And I've been doing it about 5 years. I went through the program, the studio art program first, and sculpture is the thing that I really love, so that's what's brought me here. The program is good because it has the foundry, which no other school has right now. And I understand it's one of the few schools in Canada that actually has one, so we get a lot of people coming in that have heard about the program and really want to work with it.
The students do everything. We walk them through the entire process. It isn't a case of anybody getting the work done for them. You know, our task here is to challenge them to push their concepts and to understand, to take responsibility for their techniques.
No, there's so many things that you can do with it, and it takes on, you know, any shape you want and any style you want. You can work with bronze. I've mostly worked in cement and larger steel pieces and have done the odd bronze, but I'm going into more and more bronze all the time.
So today we were pouring bronze into a ceramic shell mold. In other words, the piece was modeled in clay, a mold was made, a wax was made, the wax was invested in ceramic sodium silicate slurry, the wax was burned out in a kiln, and then today we were pouring the hot bronze into the molds. Well, we're one of the few universities that actually has a real functioning art foundry. It's quite rare in the system to have something that requires that much skill to run, and it functions very well. It's a very small foundry. We do ceramic shell casting and sand casting. Most people have a vague idea of how ceramic shell lost wax casting works, but they're usually not prepared for well, for one thing, the amount of work involved in the process, but also the level of expertise required, and that's what they're here for, is to develop those skills. And they're also usually amazed at the amount of surface definition and texture that the metal picks up. Everything that you do in the wax comes out in the bronze. It's a beautiful translation from wax to bronze.
After they're poured, then they come out of a shell, a ceramic shell, and then you start to grind and sand and file and polish for days and days. They'll probably have a patina put on them after, is my feeling, but you never really know until you're done. You might like the polished finish, and you might want patina to give it a different color or some shadowing.
So a lot of students work in an assemblage fashion or a multimedia fashion where they're working with every material under the sun. A lot of it's found. Other people need to work within the traditions of molding and casting. If
you were coming in as someone young, I think it's really, you can't beat the program here because you've got such good technicians. You've got a technician that teaches all the time, and the full-time staff that teaches as well. And that's something you don't find anywhere else.
Yeah.